Now, the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are rebounding beautifully today. Bitcoin back up, testing that $115,000 level. Ethereum's back up a little bit. Even Shiba Inu coin is back up a little bit. But we do have a lot of infighting going on with the ecosystem team and a lot of projects that are building for Shibarium that are starting to realize Satoshi and team, well, they're not as decentralized. They're not as diversified as they claim to be. And we're going to talk a little bit about that in the video today because one of these things could change, right? We got a SHIB president being elected. And if we truly do see a president for Shiba Inu coin, we may see some more decentralization. But I don't think it's going to be that easy. So let's discuss it. If it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. Now, Shiba Inu coin price prediction. We're going to be going over the price action on SHIB, but SHIB faces major leadership backlash. Is a major ecosystem shakeup coming? And I do hope the answer to that is yes. Now, if we look at this article here, we can see that Shiba Inu coin is making headlines once again amid growing tensions within its core ecosystem. A public dispute between Shiba Inu coin's leadership and a key community project has sparked calls for major reform as could shape the future of Shibarium, the project's layer 2 blockchain. It says the controversy began when WolfSwap, a decentralized exchange built on Shibarium, published an open letter accusing Shiba Inu coin developers of favoritism. I mean, it's obvious, right? I thought that was obvious to everybody. According to WolfSwap, certain projects such as PoE Token by Positions Exchange are receiving unfair support from Shiba Inu coin's core team, while others are overlooked. Now, let me tell you something. Satoshi is not out there supporting Positions Exchange for free, but he is doing it undisclosed. So let's talk about that real quick. Let's go out here to Google Satoshi SHIB. Let's see what we come up with. Here's the X account. Now, roll through this X account for a second, right? What do we notice? This is the leader of Shiba Inu coin. Right? You would expect a lot of Shiba Inu coin talk and promotion and excitement. Pinned post. I'm excited for the IDO of Positions Exchange. Okay. Well, nowhere is this disclosed as an ad. And we know he is not excited about this for free. He's using his 1 million followers. Now, with that, okay, here's his new presidential election blog. And then what do you notice? More Positions Exchange. More Positions Exchange. More Positions Exchange. Come on down even further. What do we got? Positions Exchange. Positions Exchange. Guys, the dude's entire X account is dedicated to promoting another ICO for Positions Exchange, none of which are disclosed as ads. So it is very interesting to me that these guys are finally just now catching on. And of course, WolfSwap would be upset because Satoshi is forcing everybody to use Positions Exchange instead of an actual decentralized exchange built on Shibarium and for the community. I mean, I don't know what to tell you because it's been this way for the last 5 years. So it says on the 4-hour chart, the token is broken out of a descending wedge, a classic bullish reversal pattern, and further, the momentum indicators show a struggle between the bulls and bears as SHIB attempts to break past the daily high of 1250. According to CoinMarketCap, SHIB is trading right now about 1237 at the press time, with the MACD showing a bullish crossover, suggesting growing buying pressure. With the RSI neutral at 50, leaving room for upward movement, while the CMF is slightly positive, signaling a mild capital inflow. For now, if Shiba Inu coin holds 1230, the breakout point to confirm a bullish momentum. A steady climb could follow, especially if positive sentiment returns to the broader Shiba Inu coin ecosystem. And we need that positive sentiment, guys. With, with favoritism being shown, with the ecosystem, and I don't believe that this presidential election for Shiba Inu coin is going to be fair. It is decided by Bone, and clearly we know that Satoshi and Cal and the ecosystem team are the largest bone holders because every minted bone went into their pockets. So with that, expect a, can you even talk about rigged on YouTube if you're not talking about an actual election. So I don't know what to say. Just prepare for things being unfair with that, especially because the ecosystem team reserves the right to veto any candidate. So if I went out there, I tried to run for SHIB president, would get vetoed, and things wouldn't look good. Clearly, it is still going to be run by Satoshi, Cal, and the ecosystem team. The president that they are trying to elect is simply a public-facing figure, and I'm going to take the backlash for everything that they are building for Shiba Inu coin instead of Satoshi. Another thing you need to notice about Satoshi's X account, right? They can't handle it anymore because he does not accept comments. You cannot comment on any of his posts, right? And with that, if you cannot comment on the man's posts, he understands that sentiment is very negative. So with that, guys, we do need to focus not on the ecosystem team, but on the community. So I continue to buy because I believe that Shiba Inu coin has one of the strongest communities in the game. One of the places I am buying is KSEX. You guys got a link for this down in the description below. Easiest and probably the best selection of cryptocurrency that I have seen in the United States. Up to 125x leverage if you guys want to trade on leverage. Cheapest fees in the game as well, 0.01% on Bitcoin, 0% on meme coins. I am also buying into tiny little tokens like Snorter token. Now, Snorter has already raised $2.8 million, and if you guys are interested in buying this one, you get a link for it down in the description. You're going to connect your wallet. Now, I like to connect via Best Wallet, so if you need to download it, you can download that. But these guys are building a trading bot for Solana, cheapest fees, fastest execution, and I'm just diversifying into everything that I possibly can this bull market. Something is going to hit, and it's going to hit hard. So let me know what you guys are buying down in the comments below, and until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.